I'm looking up, you're looking down.
Well, let me ask you guys this question. I'm just curious because when we were all talking, you were talking about the mask and the gloves. Is everyone using those things there in the States and in Mexico City? You said that too, Rodrigo. Are people using these things here in Baghdad?
Some of them. Just wait. Yeah. So yeah, some of them they are using, but there are other people like they don't believe the coronavirus exists. So they are the typical stupid people. But yeah, I mean, but most of them, they are using the mask and the gloves. Also in the grocery store, if you wanna go inside, they check your temperature. And if it's if you have fever or if it's higher than the normal, they are not allow you to go inside, which is great. That's really great. So yeah, but they are following. I think they are saying that the peak of the cases will be on May 1st, mid-May, and they expect them to go down on June, on July, and they will open the country, to remove the lockdown on June approx. So they are saying that. Yeah, let's see.
Hey, so it started in the States before Mexico, right? And then it moved down. Is that how it worked?
First, it started in the United States, and then it started United States, go up, and then in Mexico, starting like seeing cases, like showing cases, but we are behind United States.
Right.
So that's the difference. So yeah, let's see.
Thanks. That's interesting though about the gloves. All right, so Lou and Bassam, what about in Virginia and Florida?
Oh, colorful.
Is that a homemade one? Did you make that yourself?
No, you know what? My friend, 2021 now rabbits. She made. Look, see kitty cats. Can you see the pattern? The kitty cat.
Oh, yeah, I want one.
Wow.
I'll send you one.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I've got some with lace. Here's a nice pink one.
That's nice.
That's the only two I have with me, right? But I've got musical ones and ones with lace and little bows. I like the mask, but I don't wear gloves. I need to get, if I had some nice pink gloves, I would wear those, but I don't want to wear those latex ones. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, there's always colors, so you can like color the gloves and you make it pink as you like.
That's right. You know what? I need matching masks and gloves. That's what
there you go. We'll have your friend make them. Hey,
well, you know, if it keeps going on, actually, I will be doing that. I mean, it's going to become a lifestyle. We're going to have coronavirus fashion, you know?
I think it helps because then you don't have to wear makeup or anything.
Oh, yeah. In fact, at Publix, when I was wearing this pink one the other day, this young kid started following me because I looked so hot. He couldn't tell I was 63 years old.
I think he wanted your mask.
What?
He probably wanted that pretty pink mask, too.
I know. That's the thing I like, Carrie.
Well, I remember when I put the mask on for the first time to go outside, I applied lipstick. I put my mask on, and it's like stuck. And I'm like, what did I do that for? I know, guys, you don't have that problem, but
me too. When I wear the face mask at my work, it's the same problem.
That's funny. Hey, Bassam, tell us about in Virginia. Are people wearing the mask and gloves? Bassam, your sound.
We can't hear you.
Your microphone.
Yeah, I was on mute. Sorry. So in regard to gloves, over here now a lot of people recommended it. So you can use it if you are essential worker, yes. But for public people, if you wear it, most of people, they tend to forget they are wearing it, and like they are collecting the virus and the gloves, and they think like they are protected. But in the end, once they get they're gonna touch themselves and they're gonna have more contamination in this case. Versus if you use your bare hand, you're gonna have high self-awareness. Wherever you're gonna touch, you will make sure, oh, I'm touching this handle. Okay, you need to have that set of mind and have hand sanitizer. That's what we have. Wherever we go,
Right.
Yeah.
we have hand sanitizer in our pockets, in the car, wherever we go. And like, for example, yesterday I was chatting with Gary. We were in the grocery store. I didn't touch my phone. I didn't touch my phone at all until we finished grocery store shopping and like grocery shopping. And then we went to the car, applied the sanitizer, and we're clean. I started using my phone. So these kind of self-awareness you build up, it helps a lot. And that's in regards to the gloves. Masks, on the other hand, it is great. The surgical masks, they say, is not as effective as they want it to be, you know, because like it's a subset, but it's technically it blocks ill people. It's not going to protect you from the virus itself, but if you have the virus, it's just going to cover it so you don't spread it out. To stay in there in the mask. So the cloth one, the homemade ones, the N95, I think that's the
That's the respirator one, right?
Correct.
Yeah, 95 and
correct.
Yeah,
that one is more effective. It's pretty good. To be honest with you, we use the mask only once, which we should actually start using it more often. But over here, it's not really enforced. In Maryland, just across the bridge, Maryland and DC, across the bridge from here, you are not allowed to go to any grocery store without a mask. And they started enforcing that actually about 2 weeks ago. And they will not let you in, period. So it's, over here, we don't have a unified, expectation or guidelines. So in Virginia, it's kind of like more relaxed. Unfortunately, we're seeing more and more cases. Hopefully it's gonna peak at some point, but as of yesterday, we had about 8,000 cases, more than Mexico, only in Virginia.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's pretty concerning, and I hope a lot of people they would take it more seriously. DC, for those people who don't know, DC is packed. It's a small, tiny little city, and it's packed. Like, I hated driving in there. I almost like, especially during rush hour, it's bumper to bumper. You don't go nowhere. And now, if you go now, it's empty. Actually, people are they are taking the coronavirus and COVID-19 and all of that to the T, and they are taking it seriously. They are not going out. Now it's started warming up. The weather is really nice. You know, over here is spring, but people are still staying home. They are really enforcing the social distancing. That's true. There's police everywhere. They close the roads and all of that, but still the self-awareness, because you can walk outside. Technically, the guidelines say you can go and jog outside. You're not supposed to stay home because you don't want to stay healthy from COVID-19, but create some mental issues or any other issues. Right. You know, you need to go outside and breathe and see, you know, nature, or you're not supposed to stay home all the time. But again, DC, it's small and usually packed. There are millions and millions of people, but that's what it is. And you see more masks in DC than over here in Virginia.
Okay. Zahal, you had a question or comment? Zahal?
So, I have a question. Yeah, I have a question for Sam. All the mask faces is available?
Nope, they are not available. No, unfortunately not. So that's, I believe that's my personal opinion. They didn't want to recommend people to wear masks in the beginning because of the shortage in masks, and they are needed actually for the nurses and all in the medical field. You know, that they wear it every day. They have to, and that's why they didn't want to recommend it in the beginning.
Yeah.
But then after all, they were like, okay, they cannot wear masks, but they can do a scarf and they can do homemade masks. Which actually I believe it's better. It's even better because it's thicker, it's more stylish. Make it your own, have fun with it. You have another topic to talk about. You know, all these Zoom chat meetings, and everybody will share their masks. So, but to your point, no, they are not available. Before all this started, before all the pandemic started over here in Virginia, our friend got me one N95 to give to my mom because she's an essential worker, and she ended up not using it. She said, I cannot breathe. I
I
know.
think the homemade ones are nicer anyway. I think they're
It
more
is.
fun.
They are.
And you can wash them. I mean, you need to
Correct.
wash these, so it's better to recycle.
Yeah,
Correct.
exactly. But
Right.
guys, when we say like a cycle, I have my dad who used like, you know, the plastic one mask. When he like use it, he wash it again and put it, the next day he use it again. And he's like, I always fight with him about that. So when we say a cycle, it's like there's different types. So you need to be careful about this, like,
Yeah, that's
kinds of
true.
masks.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, what about in Baghdad? Are people wearing their mask out there?
Hi everyone, subscribe to our YouTube channel, watch all for full version parts of Chatzilla, of GEI Bringing English to Life. Bye!